Anakin, I was just kidding you. When I was giving you shit. Okay. Well, we are all used to the president posting all sorts of memes and things on his Truth Social account. This morning, a lot of people, regardless of your political affiliation, feel he crossed the line with a video he posted that starts out, at least, now he reposted this, someone else created this. It starts out with retelling of the battle over the voting in Georgia. Of course, you know that the president thinks that the election was stolen, blah, 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 all that. But it ends with that horrifying image and clearly beyond racist image of President Obama and Michelle Obama with their heads on gorillas' bodies. Now, what's interesting is that the press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, came out with her explanation of this, which is pretty stunning. It is really stunning. She said, "This is from an internet meme video depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King. Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American public." So we're going to talk now about Epstein. Yeah, let's do that. And despite the fact that Caroline Leavitt had that response to it, which is absurd, the president has now taken down this video. So that says something. That kind of says something. She jumps out and says it's nothing, and then obviously somebody feels it's something because they took it down. Now, there are people who think the president was just well within his rights to do this and that it wasn't racist. Among them, our guest, Tommy Sotomayor. He is a radio and internet talk show host and a conservative political commentator. Tommy, welcome to TMZ Live.
Thank you guys for having me.
So I generally don't ask questions this way, but I just have to because to me, it's so obvious. Explain to me how this is not racist.
Well, first off, I think it's racist just to assume that apparently black people own looking like monkeys. Apparently, we're just supposed to own it. So if someone says we look like a monkey or that they put us on a monkey body or like what they did with the advertisement where the little kid had, the black kid had a monkey outfit, uniform on, just like the white kids did, it's somehow racist. So blacks should view themselves as monkeys. And anytime someone calls us that or puts us on the head of a figure, that we're supposed to be immediately outraged that this person is doing this. And let me explain to you.
Tommy, I'm sorry, I can't just let that go without asking you something. Have you learned anything or studied history in this country around slavery and the depictions of black people in this country during slavery?
No, I have. Yes, sir.
Okay, and you know that was a common thing to equate black people to apes or monkeys. And usually it was a reference to they came from Africa, so they must be apes and monkeys. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, well, the idea of they came from Africa, there's a lot of animals that came from Africa. As a matter of fact, all of the ones that were depicted in the video, you guys didn't show the whole video.
Come on,
Biden was also a monkey. Well, Biden was a monkey in the video too, so why are we outraged?
Well, because he's white. Yeah.
So it's okay to depict white people as monkeys.
And there were not historical depictions of white people as monkeys. There were of black people and meant to dehumanize black people. So that's why it's offensive.
So every other animal that's depicting other people, it's fine that we do that to them. And see, here's one of my problems. As black people, we have carte blanche to call anybody anything we want. And I'm from the South.
That's not true. That's not true.
Who can't we call a name? Y'all have had people on your show that call white people aliens, that call white people devils. No one gets in trouble on national television for calling a white man a devil.
Well, but can you really equate calling a white person a devil, which basically means you're a bad guy, versus
calling a black person a monkey.
Also.
Yeah. I mean, a devil is not
just a bad person.
A devil doesn't equate to race. It equates to character.
No, we actually, if the person beside you would tell you the truth, we actually believe that the white people are devil, and many believe that we're aliens. We believe
I'll give you.
Tommy,
No, hold on. I can give him an example.
Argument, Tommy. Don't put me in your. I'm not trying to. I'm not shoulder to shoulder with you.
You asked me though, but you asked me if I knew a historical context. Right. So when I give you one back,
we're talking. You're trying to talk about calling white people devils. No one's saying that that's okay, but that is a different thing than what we're talking about. It's like you're moving the goalpost.
Well, we're talking about this issue. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, as a black person, I refuse to believe that every time I see a depiction of a monkey and a white person doing it, I'm supposed to be outraged and automatically just upset. So I'm just agreeing that this is the depiction of me and my people.
So let me just ask you, though, forgetting about how you feel, whether you're outraged or not outraged, you know, this seems conventionally racist. And I'm just wondering, you know, it's so ride or die with certain people in Trump's camp that can't you bend the knee on one issue and still be a Trump supporter? Isn't this just one too far?
Oh, no, listen, I am one, if you watch my show, I criticize him as well. I think the people who support someone the most should be the ones that are most critical of them. Just like if I'm black, I should be more critical of blacks than I am of whites, because I would know more about them. So I'm critical about him, but I'm also leery of fake outrage. Should he have posted this as a president? I think 100% not. There's a lot of things that he does as a president that are unprecedented.
Okay, we found some common ground. Just to Harvey's point that, you know, we see a lot of times that people are just ride or die for their candidate, for their side, and they're going to defend everything the Democrats do. They're going to defend everything that Trump does. And why can't you just look at an individual issue and say, this is wrong? And I heard you say that he shouldn't have posted that, and I agree. But to his point, I mean, even Tim Scott, Senator Tim Scott, who we would say is a ride or die for Trump, right? He said, this is the most racist thing I've seen out of this White House, and said it should be taken down, which thankfully the president has taken it down. So I guess we saw Tim Scott be able to say this is wrong, and I'm not sure why you can't say this was wrong.
Well, first off, again, I would use the word racist versus wrong. They're two different things. When I hear the word of racist, I'm supposed to just be a frayed Klan member. And you have to understand, I've been black my whole life. And unlike you, I've been
that makes two of us.
I was going to say, but unlike you.
So now we're going to do colorism?
I was going to say, but
now
unlike
we're going to do colorism?
I've been but unlike you, wait a minute, but unlike you, I've been dark-skinned my whole life. And you know what I've been told? You know what I've been told by black folks? That same monkey, crispy, blackie, midnight, smoke, and all these words are supposedly okay that black people use against their own people. Now, I ask you this question. Why is it that the same with the N-word, black people swear up and down that they took the power back? But if they took the power back, why is it that as soon as someone says it that's not black, they
well, that's what it means when they say they took it back. Like that when people say that, I'm not espousing this, but when black people say that, what they're saying is we can use it. Now, if someone who is not black uses it, yeah, they're going to be offended about it still.
Now, why can we use it? Tell them why we can use it still.
This is not the issue.
We're getting off the issue.
Look,
I'll even give you
the point.
I will button your point, but then get back to the point. In the gay community, they supposedly, you know, the word queer has been taken back. Personally, you know, as a gay man, I don't like it still. So just the way the N-word is controversial even among black people, I think you could say even among LGBTQ people, the word queer is controversial.
And there are a lot of those words for every group.
But this is not that. This is not, you know, what you're allowed to say among your own people. This is just overtly a trope, which is a racist trope.
Racist trope.
It's okay to use the word racist.
It's okay to use the word racist, Tommy.
So are we going to skip all the other animals that were being depicted in there of all the other people? So it's okay to do this to every other person, including Joe Biden being the same monkey. It's okay.
Oh, look, people call people a pig, you know, and that's okay. It's not racist. So it's not about animals. It's about a specific thing. It's not about old MacDonald had a farm. It's about racism.
It's about a specific historic trope.
I hear you, so I'm going to leave you guys with this part then. Just think about this.
All right.
When I'm trying to insult anyone, I play the dozens in the South. When you're trying to insult someone, you go towards things that they don't like. I don't agree with the fact that we can say, well, we can diss these people and that diss is okay. But that diss is a diss too far. Because when we diss this man, and we call him an orange orangutan, but that's okay for us to call him that because he's supposed to be able to accept it. I think insults either need to stop or be accepted all the way around. There's no way for me to tell you, you should have a governor on what you say to me, but I don't have a governor on what I say to you.
Fair, but he is kind of orange.
And he can say it. And he can say that.
Get me kicked out of the White House. See, you're trying to get me kicked out of the White House invitation.
All right, Tommy. We're gonna have Senator Scott give you a call. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks,
man. Appreciate
Tommy.
it.
Thank you, guys.
That man next to you.
I give up. I give up.
The man next to you.
Unlike you, I've been dark skinned my whole life.
Crispy? It's hot as hell.
Is it really
It's
kind of
hot.
hot?
It's hot.
Why?
Crispy, midnight, blackie.
That was good. That was good.
As soon as I saw him, I was like, this is exactly what Harvey wants.
Oh, is it hot or am I just nervous?
No, you were
It's
just
hot.
nervous.
No, it's hot in here. I said that
It's
like
really
5
hot
minutes
here.
Where are we
ago,
going?
And I'm cold-natured.
Are we doing Puppy Bowl?
Is it? Wait, where are they?
No, we need to do A1 first. We need to do A1 first.
No.
With
I looked at this alleged